Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Total War Rome 2, Wrath of Sparta DLC, where we play as the Athens, and we are starting this episode with a pretty sad news, which is Larissa surrendered after that siege, so we will have to retake it, but okay. And what is this? Hero of the army. Time and time again, this noble warrior has elevated himself above and beyond his duty with unparalleled skill and tenacity in combating our enemies. His name will henceforth be remembered, echoing through the ages as a hero of our nation, the Leosthenes. Okay, so did he die or something? Why is it that he's mentioned like that out of nowhere? Most of the times, those informations do not do not mean anything good. Okay, so because Epeiros just took one of our settlements, soon we will take one of theirs. And I also forgot about this rebellion over here that will soon attack Ambracia, I'm sure, and they will most likely take it very easily. Look at that, look at how powerful this rebel army is right now. So there are a couple of problems that presented themselves right now, but we will address them soon enough. There's another, oh no, unfortunately this is just an Ionian League army, okay, oof. But is there anywhere else where people are unhappy? They are unhappy over here, but other than that, nowhere else. Okay, there is nothing to be done in this time, so let's end it. I know my treasury is empty once more, but soon the winter ends, and yeah, the Epeiros is taking one more of our settlements, which is not good. They will damage our economy even further because of that. We will retake those settlements, that much is certain. But yeah, and like I said, those rebels are attacking our settlement. And we can only save at least some of our men. This was a decisive defeat. I think if I played this battle manually, I would actually get more, do more. I would do more or get more out of this battle. Maybe I would destroy a couple of their units, especially the cavalry units. Right, but for now, let's just focus on different matters. We need to attack Antigonia. And these guys should hurry the hell up, because soon those guys will be attacking Perae. Unfortunately, it doesn't produce this much money, but it is sometimes pretty tiring to retake all those settlements. And I fear that those rebels will now go for, are they Elia, or Anactorio. But we will head there with the Cyclops Slayers either way, so it doesn't make any difference to us. Yeah, and they are going for Pherea. And yeah, they are on fire, they are not stopping. So our hope for now is mostly in Ionian League, because they are approaching northern territories of ours, as you could see, they are at Lamia, probably trying to defend us, or just going to fight our enemies. Celebration of Salamis. The 16th full moon marks the festival of Munichia. With joyous hearts, we remember our victory over Persia at Salamis and the survival of our civilization. Cake offerings, ringed with candles, are made to Artemis in gratitude. Also, young girls will dress as bears for mysterious reasons. Celebration of Salamis. So, +5 to public order per turn all provinces. Okay, but only for one turn, so not long. Right. We need to get there. Let's move fast. The other army might go around this way. Centaurs still have to sit there and wait, and the Cyclops Slayers have to deal with those goddamn rebels. And let's hope that we can actually defeat them. Okay, and now let's finally punish Epeiros for taking our settlements by taking one of theirs instead. Okay, let's occupy. And we've reached the edge of the map, it seems. Now we only can head east. That is what we'll do. Okay, the terror of Phobos are still approaching, still heading west, and it takes them forever to get there. But okay, better this than nothing, I guess. At least they will be able to protect those territories, or like we can clip from two sides those territories belonging to the Epeiros. And I just hope that Ionian League will be able to save us for a while, at least for a long enough for us to move those armies over there, move our armies over there. Okay, so there's nothing else to be done. Okay, yeah, we have technology to pick from, and we will go for, let's go for this thing, -5% to costs for melee infantry units, which should improve our economy a little. So basically, technically, the Peloponnesian War has already ended because we've defeated every Greek nation that was hostile towards us. But right now, we are just expanding our territories to be able to, like, afford some extra units, armies and all, so that we can actually complete this campaign by achieving the objectives required for it. And this is also why we betray, so to speak, our trading partners and all. Okay, so first of all, let's look into treasury, and the amount of income each turn of 504 gold from a trade with Achaean League. That's too bad because they are going down. And let's look into our parliament. Risk of civil war is once again 13%. so we have to do something about it. What can we do? We can send this guy on yet another mission to Byzantium this time, let's say. Okay, so the risk dropped. Can we do something else? Like, can we afford any other action right now? We can secure promotion, at least. So this should decrease the chances of civil war as well. We can secure promotion for her as well. Okay. And for her as well. So those wives are very ambitious. But okay, whatever.
We hunger for battle.
And yeah, the terror of Phobos still need to move. What about these guys? Not these guys, but these guys. Okay, those are the ones waiting. So I guess in next turn, unfortunately, we will attack them. We are pretty much forced to attack them. So we've just turned a war between like three main factions, which is Athens, Sparta, and Corinthos, into like uniting the whole Greece campaign. Olympic Games. We can back a competitor. You know what? We can send an envoy. We cannot afford anything else, really, because we still need to perform some political actions in the court. And yeah, we will declare the war on them right now, because we want to secure all of this province. I mean, we have to, whether we like it or not. I would prefer to have trading partners right now than you know, conquer those territories, which is unlikely for me. Like, I never say such a thing. I always want a full control, but this time it will be more beneficial for our economy to actually have those trading partners.
At once, at your command.
Okay, so there's that. And let's try and retake Ambracia. We can do it. We'll lose 30% of our numbers, but at least we will secure this settlement once more. We'll get rid of those rebels. Finally. Okay, so there's that. And some of the Epirus's forces are going in, trying to save their territories, which is obviously not happening. We will punish them for their insolence, for taking down our allies. At least, fortunately for them, we will release the captives only because we want some extra gold as a ransom. Okay, so now we will attack them from the north, and looks like Ionian League is taking advantage of the situation around there, because now they just took Parsalos. So now I, on the other hand, hope that Epirus will attack Ionian League army over there, so that then I can retake Pharsalos and all those settlements around. So yeah, but On the other hand, these guys are just keeping the Epiros in check, and they keep them from advancing deeper into our territories, I think. So yeah, let's move the terror of Phobos further west. And is there anything else to be done? Well, we can start constructing something, that's for sure. And what about political situation? So 3% chances of of a civil war, so not too bad. So because of that, we will invest a little bit more into our economy. We need to get rid of that slums. Also, we need to develop some constructions over there, and this one as well. So okay, people here are pretty happy, so we can go ahead with this. Okay, and I think we can understand. There's hardly anything else to be done, and looks like Ionian League did actually manage to fight off the Epirus's forces, which is pretty weird. Okay, we are not going to complete that mission, obviously. Okay, obviously, because I never use any agents. Right. So, let's get on the ships, let's cross the sea, and we'll do the same thing over here as well. From all directions, like over here too. And yeah, we can also upgrade that construction, and we can upgrade this one so that we prevent this rebellion over there. So, is there anything else happening? We can push west with Terror of Phobos. They haven't seen a battle in a while, in a long while actually. The demons of Polemos will now take the Argos Orestico. Okay. Like so. Very good. Okay, and is there anything else? The Cyclops Slayers. I mean, we could just enter. You know what? We'll actually move a little bit further. We will stand on the edge of the map, border, all of that, like our territories, basically. And then once we replenish a little more of our units, we'll go against the Parcelos. And yeah, so Ionian League got kicked out again of Parcelos, and I think, okay, there's a pretty powerful army right there. So we need to get to Lamia real fast. But all of that will be in our coming turns. Okay, let's end this one. I think I've poked the bear, honestly. I didn't expect them to become so powerful, especially they felt like they were the Epiros. The Epirosians? I don't know how to pronounce that, whatever. They were, like, at the beginning, keeping to themselves, you know? They weren't very aggressive, at least not from my point of view. They weren't very aggressive, they didn't conquer. Once again, I felt like they weren't. I don't know if that was the case or not, but yeah. And right now, they have become so aggressive after fighting the Macedonians that it's very surprising. But we are still taking their territories and paying in kind for their insolence. And you know, returning the favor, so to speak, or like, you know, repaying for what they did to our ally. Maybe if the Macedonia wouldn't be destroyed by them, this campaign could have been already over. We would just switch direction or focus on this campaign map somewhere else, like against Persia, especially that they have plenty of rich settlements under their control. But you know, it is what it is. Right now, I'm not going to go deeper into the fog of war. That would be very unwise of me. Instead, I will look into... Okay, so the risk dropped once more, which is interesting, honestly. Okay, I'm fine with that. As long as I don't have to worry about civil war, I'm really happy. Okay, so let's increase the people's content in some of the regions or provinces, wherever we can and wherever the public order income, so to speak, is not that high. But we also want to develop our economy as well a little bit further. Okay, I think it's pretty safe to end the turn right now, so that is what we'll do. And those Persians are just going around. I don't know if they are fighting some of our enemies, like Ionian League. Possibly they could actually fight Ionian League, but I'm not sure if I have military alliance with them or just defensive alliance. If I have defensive alliance with them, no, they are our client state. Okay, so I guess they are more than likely to be at war with Persians right now. Now they are at war with Epiros. So once I sign a peace treaty with Persians, I signed a peace treaty with Persians, they did the same, because, you know, they are a client state. Okay, let's just take another of the Epirus settlements, which originally was under Macedonian control. Now each settlement that is currently under Epirus's control has never been originally under their control, just like the majority of our settlements under Athenian control. Okay, let's take that settlement and look at that. So they are going back, it seems, so I think we have a good chance now at retaking those settlements. I don't think they are around here anymore. They made a terrible mistake exposing those settlements around here.
Ready for orders.
So let's take advantage of that as well.
Commander,
Let's move up north,
we hunger.
and once all of our armies are here and we are done with the with Epirus, we then can finally move against probably the Persian Empire, I think, you know, or like these settlements or factions around them. There are Ionian rebels taking control over those territories, which is very interesting. Okay, let's build something around here. Also, we can build this thing. And what about... okay, so now the risk of civil war is at 5%. So in the next turn we will have to address that. So we will save some money for the next turn and end this one. This character, okay, so we have some unassigned skill points. Like this, and we will go for this thing as well, okay? And maybe before we start full-out war with the Persians, we might as well just try to build
The crow does not
our
pluck the eye
fleet
from
a
a brother
little.
crow. So what say you to an alliance?
Yeah, I can agree on that, but only if you give me money in return. Okay.
Our rivals are weak, fractious, and foolish.
What about...
Let us formalize our alliance and put fear into them.
Do we have a trading agreement? I don't remember. So... Yeah, we do have, because I could just cancel trade. You know what? Okay. Kyria. This woman has proven herself quite capable of organizing labor in her family's large household. She is ambitious and tolerates no idle hands and produces the finest olive oil. We could employ her to help plan our agriculture and developments. Alternatively, we could delegate that issue to the other noble families and perhaps gain their favor. Or we definitely want to gain the favor. Now that we were at the brink of, for the majority of time, we were at the brink of civil war. Okay, so let's start retaking those settlements, starting with Pharsalos. It's an easy win. Okay. Let's occupy
Ready for orders.
and build this thing and that thing. Very good. Now, let's deal with these guys, and I don't know if we actually do have a fighting chance against them
For death.
without losing. Yeah, we are winning. Okay. So they still survived, but we can give a chase to them, and I think we can actually catch up to them as well.
Leave none alive.
Very good. Let's just hope that our cavalry will not perish. Come on, finish him. No, our cavalry perished. Okay. We are done with them. At least there's that.
On the move.
So can we recruit those
Are
units
you
we
ready
can?
to serve?
So in 2 turns time they will be ready. Fortunately, there are a lot more
Ready for battle.
coming that are battle ready.
March. Ready for orders.
And they are heading north as well. So
Commander.
the days are numbered for Epiros. And probably right now the biggest threat to us would be just probably the Persian Empire. So we need to start developing our navy, I think. So let's do that. We want also to produce a little bit more food, which in the summer and autumn time will get us a little bit more money as well. Right, and all of our, except this one, because we just conquered it, but all of our provinces have a surplus income in, like, you know, in public order, which is very good, and I'm really glad to see it. So what are these guys doing? we can start moving them east, and I think we will send them towards Byzantium, because from this direction we can conquer, or more like reconquer, territories belonging originally to the Persians, or maybe they weren't under Persian influence, or because those are Ionian rebels, so I guess maybe they belonged to our client state, I'm not sure. But okay. So there's that, and I think we can just end this turn. And we will see what happens next. I'm not sure how much time it will take to recruit those navy units, but on the other hand, I'm not sure if I want to recruit like the badass units, because they will just cost a lot. I mean a lot. You know what? We'll raise fleet like this, and we will recruit. Okay, those guys are not that expensive, I think, and their upkeep is not that expensive either. Like, 100 gold per turn is not terrible. And look at that, now we've reached risk 0 of civil war. That is definitely something I like to see. Okay, so let's recruit those units. And that is all we could afford right now. And we have to retake that settlement over there. And like I said, Epirus's days were numbered, and this turn they should perish for good. But I guess we'll see. Maybe they have some navy somewhere around, roaming the seas. Some navy that we are unaware of. Okay. Let's occupy. Very good. And now we've dealt with their last settlement. Unfortunately, we cannot reach that army. This is their last army, and by the way, it certainly is their last settlement, because now they are dying of attrition. So all there is left to do right now is to head east with Demons of Polymos, and the Cyclops Slayers. With Cyclops Slayers, I think we will just go overseas towards... oh, Epirus has some fleet, it seems, but Ionian League is chasing them down, which is very good. But yeah, we will go across the seas towards Persia, I think, across Aegean Sea. So there's that, and I think we can safely end the turn. It's December, so now our income will drop significantly, unless our industry, half, so to speak, industry-based economy will, show its face. And as you can see, the situation improved very, very much in comparison to previous episodes, because it's winter time when we have always were like on the edge of the bankruptcy. But right now, because of the investments into industry, we have, changed this situation. Okay, Let's secure, or maybe not. We can send this. Oh, we can secure his promotion. I guess we can do that. And we want to everything we can to. We can also marry him to, you know, decrease the risk of a civil war. And those guys are the most unhappy ones, it seems. Okay, and for some reason our income decreased to 9 gold. But okay. If that is the price for preventing the, you know, the civil war, so be it.
We still have a good wind.
And I haven't performed any military actions, I think, in this time. Yeah, they are so desperate to get any kind of settlement under their control, which is not happening. And we will release captives. We need gold for political actions. Very good. So we will send an envoy this time, and
Commander,
we need to fight some battles in order to
at your command.
get some money this turn. It's an ambush, very good. And not a single soldiers of ours will die in this battle.
Is that all?
Let's release those guys.
Ready for battle.
And we can send these guys across the seas as well.
Ready for orders.
We actually have to do that. And where is that second army that was around here? I think that was the one that we've just fought. Probably, possibly, I don't know. Okay, so let's keep moving across the seas. We need to stay as close to the shore as possible because we don't want to suffer the attrition damage. Okay,
At your command.
and we need to keep moving east around here.
Ready for orders.
And the centaurs. You know what, we'll send centaurs go over there to support the demons in their fight against Byzantians or whatever they were called. So yeah, let's increase their not number but level, and we'll go for this technology as well, technology or tradition or whatever it is called. And we need to find ourselves some technology. Okay, so plus 4% tax rate and plus 8% wealth from learning, culture, all regions. You know what, we'll do this, we will go for it, and this should improve our income each turn.
Reporting.
Okay. I know my treasury is empty, but as long as my people do not die of attrition because of that,
Come now, agree a treaty and see
doesn't
your
bother me.
enemies quail. Ares favors brave acts.
like I
after
said
all.
a couple of episodes before, after we've defeated Sparta, all of the other factions turned antagonistic towards us, And right now, after that time has passed, it seems like they are changing their attitude towards us, and hence for the third time they are offering us a non-aggression pact. We will actually accept it for now, at least until we are preparing for war against Persians. And let's look at that. Riot at the capital. A riot has started in your capital. You suspect that it was instigated by one of the other political parties. How do you react? Well, accusing in public is not a good move. It will definitely undermine a loyalty. Accusing in private might, all of those options are not great, but better than nothing. Accusing in private might show that we are aware of hostile political parties trying to undermine our position, and we know what they are doing, so we will prevent that from happening. And crashing the riot would probably just lead to massive decreased public order. So we will go for accusation in privacy. Okay. So let's head this direction, and we should send this guy that way because I changed my mind, and we can send this guy this way. Now we are starting a full-scale invasion on Persians right now, even though they are not aware of it just yet. But soon they will realize something is happening. Okay, let's keep pushing east. So there's that. And I think we can end this turn and actually this episode. So there will be plenty of fighting still ahead. We still have to deal with a couple of our enemy, or like the enemy, but rival factions and enemies as well. I consider Persians our enemies. So stay tuned for the next episodes. If you did enjoy this one, drop a like, a comment and subscription to be up to date with my uploads, and click that notification bell. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.